Dolma says she's 105. Walking now is difficult. Her eyesight is failing, but her memory is still sharp. She remembers fleeing to India from Tibet in 1959 to escape the Chinese government's crackdown. 4 generations of her family have found refuge here, but now they worry they've been forgotten, that they'll never be able to return to their homeland. China is our enemy, she tells us. We're grateful for what India has done for us in the past, but they should not desert us now. Until the 1990s, India's government expressed open support for its 200,000 Tibetan refugees. Today, though, things are different.
Political issues like Tibet aren't high on the Indian Prime Minister's agenda during his current visit to China. Increasing trade ties is the focus. Still, the bitter memory of a brief war fought 45 years ago clouds what could be a sunny relationship.
In 1962, Chinese troops overwhelmed the Indian army and seized disputed border areas under India's control, calling a ceasefire and retreating only when the United States threatened to intervene. For decades after, India felt embarrassed, betrayed, and distrustful.
This is about 90,000 square kilometers.
Experts say disputes over the 3,500-kilometer-long border remain, and that China has been slow to resolve them through bilateral talks.
There is an old Chinese proverb which says that a mountain cannot accommodate more than a tiger. China, which is rising fast, in much more faster fashion than any other country in Asia, so it would not be able to accommodate another rising tiger.
Still, clear signs things are changing. Armies that were once mortal enemies now holding joint exercises to share strategies on fighting terrorism.
Even though the border issue has not been resolved, the two countries have gone ahead and built now an increasingly, I would say, impressive positive relationship covering a whole range of issues.
That practical approach may anger a minority in India, like Tibetan refugees. People who used to celebrate the country's principled foreign policy. Still, the two Asian neighbors' cooperation on trade and other issues may yield larger benefits for the next generation. Matt McClure, Al Jazeera, Delhi.